Hey guys, it's me, Squonker, and I was gonna do a what I'm bringing to college video today, but I'm kind of feeling a bit sick, so I'm just gonna stay with the book part of the college series that I have. I will be getting what videos I will be making towards the end of the video, but today I will be showing you guys the series that I will be bringing to college. No, I'm not going to be bringing all of these books to college. Like, obviously I'm going to definitely have the first one there because my roommate and I are big Harry Potter fans, and I still haven't finished the books. Sorry, Nicole. You're going to see me finish them throughout college. But, most of these are completed series, and some of them still have books coming out, like, a few of them I will mention. But today I will be sharing you guys what I'm bringing to college. So the first one I will be bringing is obviously the Harry Potter series. I'm showing you guys the tiny version of the Chamber of Secrets because one, this is the one of the books, like, I stopped midway through because I just hate Chamber of Secrets, and two, because I don't know if you can see up there is my Harry Potter shelves, and you can like slightly tell that all the books are just crammed in there. So I will be taking those definitely with me, and I don't even feel like I need to explain what Harry Potter is. I just know I'm just gonna bring it with me. So, yay! And I will be bringing the first American hardcover edition. So, like, not the new paperback editions, which I'm not liking, kinda, but at the same time, I kind of like them, but either way. Okay. Series I will be bringing is basically the rest of Cassandra Clare's series. I think I will bring this within the first few months. The reason why I'm showing Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy is because, again, all of them are jam-packed, and right there is where I keep all of my fantasy books, and the majority of them are Cassandra Clare novels. And then the next series that I will be showing you guys. But I might be bringing these to college with me. I might bring them like as soon as I come in. Once I get settled in, I'm gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna bring my books, bye. But this Harry Potter and the next series I probably will be bringing to college. But as of what I need to finish the last two books in the Mortal Instruments series. So that is City of Lost Souls Instead of Heavenly Fire, the Infernal Devices series, Tales of the Shadowhunter Academy, Lady Midnight, Lord of Shadows, and Bane Chronicles. So that's a lot of books, and I don't own Lord of Shadows yet because I haven't read Lady Midnight yet. So my goal is to read Infernal Devices, then read Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy, because apparently if you don't read Tales of the Shadowhunter Academy, you won't understand a lot of Lady Midnight. And probably while I'm reading Lady Midnight, I will be reading the Bane Chronicles. And yeah, so there's that. Yay! So hopefully I could finish these probably a bit quicker when I'm in college, because I will be having a lot more time once I get there. But yeah. The series I have is Deborah Hawkins' Discover a Witches trilogy. I have the third book because, again, the first book is like right there, and it's like the first one, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna get this third one. So this is a trilogy, and this is an adult fantasy, and Tales of the Cassandra Clare's writing is young adult fantasy, and this is adult fantasy, and I have not seen a lot of hype for this book. Again, this was a Discovery of Witches, which is the first one, was a cover buy, and then from two YouTubers, they have been loving it, like, non-stop, and I'm like, okay, I want to get into the series. And ironically, I found the last two books, along with another series I have in here, all from one store, and it was fantastic, and I was in love with it. So I might bring this Shadowhunters and Harry Potter with me within the first few months, so I have an idea of what I could read. But until then, I don't know yet, but this is one of the series I will be bringing. The next series I will be bringing, this is not the book within the series, but it's the same author, and that is The Lost Heroes of Olympus series, and that includes The Lost Heroes, Son of Neptune, Mark of Athena, House of Hades, and Blood of Olympus. And I have the Demigod Files because one, I haven't read it yet. 2, I might read this as soon as I'm done because I finally finished the Percy Jackson series. So Rick Riordan has a lot of series, and so I finished one of his series this year, and the next year my goal is to finish another one of his series, which is The Lost Heroes of Olympus, and the books are a lot bigger, and there's 6 of them again, so hopefully I could probably finish it sometime within the school year. I'm probably going to bring them after January, so that way I have the second book, because I have all of them except for Son of Neptune, and I'm looking for it in the hardback cover, and it's really hard. So there is that. I want to get it. So yeah. So trilogy I have is the Inkheart Ink World trilogy by Cornelia Funk, and I have been reading this off and on and off and on and off and on, and it's driving me insane. And I haven't finished it yet, and my goal is to finish it. And this is like a middle grade young adult fantasy. You can tell a lot of fantasies in here because I have been lagging on my fantasies, and I am super excited to get back into this world. I loved this world to bits. I feel like, again, like with the Deborah Harkness books, that this is a very underrated series, and I really wish more people knew about it and loved it as much as I do. But yeah, so I'm very excited to read this, and I might read this next year along with the Heroes of Olympus, because I want to say that I've have a fresh start on finishing series. So I will be bringing this not this year, but I will be bringing it in 2018. The next book I have is another completed series, and that is the Beautiful Creature series by Cami Garcia and Margaret Stoll. And this is the movie cover edition, which also came with a poster, which is hanging up at the moment. And this is, again, a young adult fantasy. And this is a pretty old series, and this was a movie, and then they just stopped. So, yeah. I mean, I am excited to read it, and again, I will be reading it next year, so that way I can say that I finished another series within that year versus saying it this year. And yeah, so there's that. Oh, alright. Shoot, I forgot a book! Oh no! The book I have is The Raven Boys of the Raven Boys Cycle by Maggie Stiefvater, and I absolutely love Maggie Stiefvater's writing. This is one of her popular series other than the Wolves and Mercy's Fall quartet that nobody really seems to enjoy apparently, but I enjoyed it a lot, and it introduced me to Maggie Stiefvater's writing. And while I think it was after Forever came out, she came out with this series, so I'm very excited to read it. And again, I will be reading it in 2018 and not in 2017, because again, with the whole series thing, I want to read them. I want to start them all at the same time. Okay, and the last 2 books I have, the series are not done yet, but I'm very excited to be reading it. One of them is An Ember. Whew, it gets me out of breath while saying the series. It is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I'm sorry. And again, this was one of those reads where like it was really overhyped and I didn't want to read it, like with Six of Crows, and hopefully I don't have to unhaul this because of the hype. And I also do have the second book signed, so that really shows commitment for me. And yeah, I believe this is a dystopian. I'm not entirely sure. I don't really know what it really is about, but I believe it's like dystopian. I know it's adventure, but I don't know the rest from there. And the last book last series I will be bringing is the Red Queen series by Victoria Aveyard. Now, I have the King's Cage because I do not, again, the Red Queen is like buried, and I believe she's coming out with another book. I don't know if this is the final one. But anyway, this is the Target exclusive, so it has the poster in here that I still did not take out yet. And can we all just talk about the end pages? The end pages are beautiful. And anyway, guess what genre it is? It is YA fantasy and YA dystopian. So I'm very excited, and I've heard a lot of mixed opinions about it because of the main character, but I don't know. I'm just gonna plow through it hopefully. And again, I will be reading the series into either this year or next year. I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, those are the... I'm bringing 9 series with me to college. Oh god. Yikes. So yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below what books are you planning on bringing to college, to all my college subscribers out there. And what books do you want to try to finish within the school year, and what series do you want to start next year? Because I have a lot. And yeah, I will be doing a collab with Jamie I will be doing a collab with Jamie on Wednesday, and it is a thrifty kind of collab. We will be trying to find some thrift stuff, and hopefully we could like DIY it. I don't know yet. I still have to text her on that, but yeah, so be on the lookout for that.